Hey YouTube, it's your girl Trina Love back with another video. Welcome back, welcome back. How are you doing, my busy bees? Staying busy, I hope. Keeping it sexy? I try to. Most days. Today we are here for my Ipsy Glam Bag X. Yes, the newest addition to Glam Bag. So if you don't know anything about Ipsy, they have a bunch of bags now. Not just 3. People forget about the 4th little birdie that sits on the back porch. Refreshments. So there are 4 bags. And the first one is the Glam Bag, which is $12 a month. The second one is the Refreshment, which ranges from $5 all the way up to how many items you add per month or every 3 months. So they're like, each item is anywhere from $5 to $6. And they come in its own bag. It comes in this really, really stylish bag that I refurbished for my Mother's Day, because why not? And it has the lotion and it's their hand cream. It's got a musk smell. It's just not my favorite smell. So, but it's a universal musk. Like, men and women can use it. It's really good. As far as moisturizing, it was really good. That was not my problem. Then there is the Glam Bag Plus, which is $25 a month. Oh, back. Glam Bag is 5 sample size, sometimes 1 full size. Each one of them you get a choice. I can't remember how many choices. It could be from 1 to 3. It all depends. Also, this is not the paper I was looking for. Okay. Also, the last but not least is the Glam Bag X, which is $55 every 3 months quarterly. It offsets a BoxyCharm, since they've got BoxyCharm, so they don't do them on the same month, and that is awesome for those who get those things. I'm just sticking with Ipsy because my daughter took care of it for the year, so for a majority of this year. So I'm just going to stick with Ipsy. But this is a really nice box. This box has been curated by Patrick Ta, and it has 8 full-size products in it, and I was able to choose 3. And it came with this newspaper, which is really cute. I haven't really read through it yet. I just glanced over it. And it has, majority of the products in here is missing 1 product. So I'm not going to be able to give you the price on that 1 product, which was one of my choices. Choices. So one of the choices that I was able to have that was not in here, which is weird. Oh, also, big thing, bloop, 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 big quotation signs. When you get this Glam Bag X, you have the option of swapping out your bag for another product. That's how I got it, with 8 products instead of 7 products and a bag. I was like, the bag is cute. She cute, but I get the $12 bag. That's enough cute for me. Okay, I don't need both of them being small, and I didn't need both of them. You don't even know what you're going to get in the $12 bag. You don't know which bag you're going to get. They had 2 options, but you were able to choose the red lipped one for the plus, which was kind of sucky that you got to choose that, but I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that I get that bag in the regular Glam bag. And so when I swapped out everything, what my choice was, what I don't have a price for, is this Concept Culture foundation brush, which comes very stylish in a very expensive outer carton for no reason. I mean, it's Ipsy's new thing. It's Ipsy's gig, which is nice. Oh, give me a second. This is I wanted this when it first came out in the Ultimate, but I didn't get it. But I'm like, I got it now. And I figured it'd be really good to get up in there, not touching my skin with it, because when I first opened it out of the box, it had like a lot of particles. This is not my first time recording this video. Please forgive me. It took me a minute because we'll talk about it while I'm just doing things. So that is Ipsy's thing. The next product that I chose, I'm flipping through the magazine so I can get you the price for it, was this Item Beauty. This is the box, and this is their setting spray from Item Beauty. Starting to collect some Item Beauty products, I'm really, really, really in love with this concealer, hands down. But the mist is really nice. It's a very fine mist. See it? And it's citrusy, which is different for me, but not a complaint. You know, I just don't like to be sprayed in the face. Like, what? No way. That item costs $18, so that's not too bad, but I just wasted like $3 worth of it. Whatever. What was the next thing I chose? What did I choose? Oh, I chose, my last choice was this Private Doctors by ID Hospital Define Minutes Minus Serum. I mean, great box. Even has, it has all these different things on here, what it's supposed to do, and it shows you like a picture of how, what your skin was looking like, what it's gonna look like. You know, your girl's got a lot of deep dark circles. I am only 43 years old, but I did lose, you know, 200 pounds very rapidly, so it made me look very aged very quickly. It's a very luxe glass bottle, and it's a pump. And when I pumped it out, it's a clear, not really clear, but like a coffee, see it? It's like a mucusy coffee color. It has a very fresh scent, so that's what I fell in love with. I mean, look at that. I'm not going to waste a dime of this, because this bottle cost $49, okay? It practically was the price of the box. It smells so nice, and it absorbs right in, so you can see I'm not greasy anymore, and I put it on the front and the back of my hands. So I'm digging that. Can't wait to try this with their choice. They chose, for me, another Concept Culture item, which is their facial massager. And it didn't come with a battery, so I had to put one in there. But I like the way it functions, where you... Uh-oh. Am I not doing it right again? There we go. I don't know if you can hear that. But it works pretty good. I used it to massage my bad wrist and my good wrist yesterday. So far, so good, you know. We'll see how it works on the hand. But as far as massaging the bad wrist and the good wrist, it's pretty good. It's pretty nice for that. But for the price, I've heard a lot of bad things, like, because, you know, it can be a little up there. Ipsy, they like to throw things out there, and this is $58. This paid for the box and the shipping and the taxes and the CRB and everybody and his mama. But it is very pretty. Rose gold, my newest favorite color. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy to have that. I don't have anything like this. All I have is a couple of jade rollers, and stick them in the freezer, which is nice. So this would be nice to try. Now, for what everybody in the box was supposed to get, because you were either given one or the other option. One of the other options was either a Patrick Ta, which this is heartbreaking, you guys. It's curated by him, but we get one product by him. One. And it's either his blush or the brow wax. Thank God they listened to my profile, because, you know, I barely got any brows. I got to use powder pomades. I can't be using no wands and things, you know, because I ain't got that much brow. I got the blush. So, I gotta shake it out. It's got my fingerprints all over it, because I've opened it up several times. We've done this video several times. I'm trying to hold back the tears. But it's really pretty. Excuse me. Rose gold. You can see all my house. It's got a full-size mirror. And it's got his stamp of approval on the top, which is really pretty. And I'm wearing it. No, I'm not wearing his blush today, am I? Yeah, I am. I'm wearing his blush today. It's kind of a soft color for me, but I did put it on with a Moda brush, so it does build up. And as you see, I got plenty of blush on. I don't know why I'm just adding more to show you. Because if I try to swatch it for you, it's not going to be seen as good. You see that? So I used this brush and it worked out really good, which is like a contour brush, but you brushes are whatever you want it to be. This bad boy costs $32. Sorry for blinding anybody. I hate that. I mean, it's got all this beautiful stuff on the paper, and it's supposed to be like a monochromatic blush. But in all honesty, look at that. You can barely see that blush as a monochromatic. Like, I don't know where he came up with that word, but this is in what I call chrome or mono, maybe muted chrome action. That's what I see, muted chrome action. But it's still really nice. And I wish we would have got more products from him, because I know he's got more than just these 2 products. The newest product that I have it on my face. I have these last 3 items out of the box on my face. This is from About Face. It is her matte liquid lip. And if you want to know who About Face is, the CEO, co-founder, is this young lady right here. I don't know her, but I'm going to get to know her. Apparently she sings, and she does not like her lipstick getting on the microphone. Oh, the blush is in the color She's Seductive. I mean, properly named. I am a seductive little beast, aren't I? But back to the lip. I have it on my face lightly. It did not. She made it so that she wouldn't be leaving lipstick all on her microphone. And yeah, I went out in the world today, so this is what my mask looks like after wearing her lipstick. Don't mind my nose contour right there. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. And this is the wear down. I have wiped down the center a little bit, and you can see the stainage from yesterday on my hand. This is the color I got it in, which is oh so perfect. This is that shadow plastic glass, plexiglass type thing, and then it has a matte touch lid, so it's feels luxurious, as the word says, and it's $22, and there was 4 shades we could have gotten, one of any of them, and this is not the deepest, but one next to it, so not too bad, you know, and it has a doe foot. So on my skin tone, as you can see, that's what it's looking like after wear down time. It is very dry. Now that part was kind of upsetting, but then again wasn't, because you know you do want your matte liquid lips to dry down. You don't need much. Lord have mercy, you don't need much. It's more like a matte liquid stain. You see? Once she dries down, by the end of the video, you'll see the difference, a little bit of a difference. Yeah. The problem is you want to keep licking your lips, not licking your lips, but like rubbing your lips, because it's like, where's that moisture coming from? Because you need it, you want it, your body, like, right? It's not going to give it to you. It's literally going to dry and crusty your mouth, the house, okay? You're going to be crusty. I felt crusty under my mask. I did not feel very comfortable, even though it looks very nice and beautiful on my skin. I'm still feeling very uncomfortable in, let me grab a towel, uncomfortable in the lip. So that's just my personal opinion for $22. See, there we go. We're already super dry. She is not transfer proof, but she is definitely on there. As you've seen, as you know, it wear down. It's wearing down very nicely after I keep wiping my finger off to make sure that you can see that it's, you know, so it's okay for that. But as far as like, if I wanted to, I really feel like I have to drink something. So let's keep moving on. The next thing, I believe everyone got one of these also, because it says right here on the front, like everybody would have got the, it didn't say it, but it shows the picture, boom. Everyone should have gotten the Pat McGrath the About Face, the Huda palette, and the Concept Culture facial massager. That was their first 4 picks. You picked the last. You tell me I picked all those random things? I don't think so. I think, no. I only got 3 choices. I only had 3 choices. So they picked 3. I went on the app before I got on here. I don't know why I'm acting confused. Now, sad face. My very first Pat McGrath anything. And this mascara is super dry. Oh my goodness, she's dry. So this is what she looks like. All sleek and black and very plain Jane for the price. Because, honey, $30 for mascara? That's like Ipsy Cosmetics prices. Like, Ipsy Cosmetics, oh, I mean, I know Pat McGrath has got like, what, a $65 mini palette? She's got this new chrome one that's like $100-something, and I'm just like, Lord, all I want is one shade. One shade out of the whole thing. And I think that's the only reason why a lot of people bought that palette, was for that one shade. But still, $30 for a dry mascara. I mean, look how dry that is. Usually when you pull a mascara out, it'll go, and I ain't getting none of that. And she's just so dry. It's a little thicker than I like it, but it's the perfect shape that I like. And I am wearing it, but I am wearing it with, let me not do that and mess with my eye makeup. I'm wearing it with literally 2 other mascaras. Because I had to, you know. I wanted to keep it natural lash today because I really wanted to show off the eye look. So I'm wearing these 2. The Man-Eater from Tarte and the Tarte Ulta Birthday Collab mascara along with Pat McGrath. And it gives me that falsy look that I was going for, like a Kiss natural falsy look. But the only thing is this, she's real dry, the house. She's so dry. It's a sad day. So I'm gonna email them about that, because I'm like, that's not cool. Unless you guys get yours and it's dry, let me know. Is it supposed to be that dry? Because I can pull it again and let you see it, and you'll be like, what? Yeah, let me pull it again. Ugh, it's not even getting, now I'm getting a little bit of more goop on it. But when you do it, see that? That's the tip. The brush itself is dry. I'm like really rubbing it on my skin. And so it's so disappointing. Like I want to cry, it's so dry. But the happiest part of this whole box, which honestly, I'm happy with everything in the box. Got a little makeup erasing going on right here. But the happiest thing in the world is getting a Huda palette, baby. Oh my god. Like, and it's, of course, when it said it, I was like, because it's the Rose Gold palette, but remastered. I did not look it up. I should have looked it up. This palette is $65. And I wonder, is this remastered and personally a Ipsy exclusive? Or is she, you know, not? You know what I mean? Because you know how Ipsy and BoxyCharm like to play games and make things exclusive. Now, I know that I can't read what it says. Half of this is in English and the other half's in Arabic. I know it's in Arabic because I don't read Arabic, but I know what it looks like because of, I used to eat a lot of food, so, but I wonder, and she's also Middle Eastern, so, but it's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And then on the inside, I love. It has a full mirror. I mean, the mirror is very clean. And then it has her little, what do you call this? A lithograph or something or other. I know it's a shield, but it's a lithograph also, like a photograph of her. So pretty. And this is the palette, which I do have on my face. And I'm not going to lie to you. For a minute, I thought Jesus was going to have to come jump through the camera and get me. Because I didn't film the look. After about 5 minutes of constantly adding more color and blending it out, I literally had makeup all right here. It had to be a hot mess before I can get it to be this beautiful. That's not the way shit should work. Ooh. Forgive me. I'm having a really rough time. But forgive me. So what I have on my eyes, I did try to start it out very slow. I tried to use this as my transition. I built up my corner. I mixed it with this bad boy to make it more, you know, pop of color. And I've got like 4 or 5 different of the shimmers on my eyes. Because I like a lot of dual chromes. You know, that's just me. I like a lot of chromes. But let me give you some swatches, because it's all about the swatches, right? The swatches that don't really matter, but are important to know. She stains. I mean, they're buttery, and she stains so well. Because I still have stains on my hand from last night. I swatched the palette last night. Because I got it on Saturday. Look at that. Like, these are after my shower, these stains. So, my hand's going to be beaten up. So, and they stain your finger real good. So, the stain power is great. It's just, getting it on the eye was a pain in the rump. Maybe because right now I'm just a little impatient. I'm not very patient. And that's just because of what I've been going through. These are some of the shimmers from the top row. I mean, they're gorgeous, and they go on well with the brush. So if you don't like to use your fingers, you can use a brush. And I love that they're divot, just a little divot in there. Some of them don't have the divot, just like 2 or 3 shades, but the rest do. And that divot, for some reason, just helps bring it out a little bit more. But because I have such big fingers, I didn't want to use it with my fingers. I wanted to try it with a brush, since I watched her put it on with a brush, and she was like, you don't need to use your fingers, even though she did use her fingers for some, but she's like, you don't have to use your fingers. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna follow along. And then here's the last couple more mattes, but there are 15 shades in here. 15 or 18, let me check for sure to give y'all, what does she say, blah blah blah, yeah, 18 shades, 9 mattes and 9 shimmers. And they're gorgeous. Like, they're everything I want her to be. But it gave me, like, right now, you're like, wow, it came out really beautiful. Yes, it did. But the work that I had to put in to get it like this, I couldn't even film it. It was over 30 minutes. But I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try to do it with one eye and then come back into just one eye with you guys so that you can see that it can be done. And it's really pretty. Because I do love me some Huda. I'm like looking at it sadly, but I'm like, I do love me some Huda. I do love my Huda Beauty. You know, as far as building my collection, I've got a few of her little mini palettes, and to have that, I'm so happy to have that in my collection, a full palette from her. I mean, especially one so gorgeous. So let's recap what, if you would have gotten the Ipsy X, you would have gotten the Huda palette. You would have got About Face Lip, which is gorgeous, and it just, she dry. She really dry. She's thirsty. A Patrick Ta blush, which I can't keep shaking out of that container. Pat McGrath mascara. That was Dry the House. The Concept Culture massager. Now, you could have picked any of these choices, too. You could have gotten some hair serums, sprays and textures, or you could have got a lash serum, some scrunchies, or the bag. I picked the brush that wasn't on there, and I picked the serum to go along with my facial roller, which is supposed to be up and out. I'm hoping it's going to give me miracles, honey, because, you know, my under eyes are terrible. But, yeah, I'm hoping it gives me miracles. Better. But that's about it, my busy bees. I just wanted to show you my Ipsy Glam Bag X, the very first one of its existence. Is Ipsy going to keep up with this? I hope so. Fingers crossed. My grand total was $309 of value in my box. Next time I'm going to be a little bit more choosy, because I was looking and then I was picking things, you know, that were going to, because they said you can get up to $360. And the way that works is if you pick the higher value stuff. So they had like a 111 skin in there right off the back. And I was like, no, that's not happening. 111 skin is nice, but they're expensive company. They literally want to charge $111 for a little serum. I got an eye serum and a lip serum in the bathroom that's $100. And yeah, I've been using it every day to get my lips definition. Even though a lot of people said that they didn't feel like it was working for you. I've gone through, now this is my second bottle. And what I can see is just if I had lip plumpers, and maybe if I didn't have pyorrhea of the gums and lose my teeth, it did give me a little bit of lift and definition in my lips. And then you can see, I put it all around my mouth, that I don't get those, it's really emphasized on fixing those lines where sometimes your lips can bleed out if you don't wear a liner. I don't have that anymore by using that 111 Skin now, but it took me, I had to use not one, but 2 bottles now. Is it going to go away? Most likely, because once I stopped using the first bottle, it did seem like it wasn't happening anymore, but now that I used the second bottle, it's still happening. It's plumping. I kind of feel like I have had lip injections sometimes where my lips would just be flopping around here, so, yeah, I'm going to put this up tomorrow, so happy belated Valentine's Day when you're seeing this, because today is Valentine's Day. I hope you're doing something really nice. If you're hanging out with your kitties, if you're, give them some tuna. If you're hanging out with me, like my boys, they literally ran away and went with their sister. So I'm hanging out with my shadow, and I'm going to be hanging out with Sam and Dean from Supernatural in a minute, because, they never stand your girl up. And other than that, if you just stumbled upon here, hi, my name's Jovina. I hope you stick around. Check me out. I don't do a whole bunch of unboxings on my channel, but I do a lot of tutorials and looks. And I will be trying this look again so that you guys can see it and be like, yes, ma'am, that was a good looking look. But you're going to see the hot mess, and just trust the process, and you'll see, guaranteed, you'll enjoy it. If you don't mind, while you're here, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, give me some kind of interaction, leave me an emoji, a hi, because it helps your girl out. I'm trying to build up my hive a lot higher. I would love to be able to use my community tab, so if you guys would help me get to my goal of 1K this year, I'm trying to get to 1K at the end of the year, so that I can use my community tab and do lives on my phone instead of having to do them on my laptop, which are kind of hard with my boys. Just a little bit. Especially with everybody home during the pandemic right now, it's just really hard to go live without a lot of distractions and background noise. So it's easier when I'm on my phone, because then I can do it in the car, I can do it anywhere, we can go anywhere, we can vlog anywhere, just be me and you. And that's about it, my busy bees. If you want to know more about my personal life, just links are in the description box, where you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I do have a TikTok now, and so you can follow me on all those platforms. If you are one of the most who have witnessed the last few videos and can understand what my grief, thank you so much for your condolences. I really appreciate that. I did lose my father on Friday, my grandfather, who raised me with my grandmother, and so I've been going through that. And also, you guys have been helping me with the GoFundMe and PayPal, helping me keep my lights on since I lost my job due to my bad wrist and after having routine abdominal surgery. If you want to check that video out, it will also be linked in the description box. And if not, it's got a playlist that's going to be happening. It says important information. If you have questions, I have answers. And it will tell you everything you need to know as far as that, unless you come and visit me on Instagram. But thank you. For this video becomes almost an hour long, I'm going to get off because I'm always long-winded and I love talking so much. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a really great Valentine's Day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.